name is Dora Beretsky, and I play hockey as a girl. Hi, my name is Dora Beretsky, and I play hockey as a girl. Notice how your perception of me changed the moment I stepped out of this hockey gear. This is because people tend to perceive hockey as a male-dominated sport, a masculine thing to do. Therefore, automatically, they assume that I'm a masculine and muscly girl. However, as soon as I took off the hockey gear, you could see that I'm just a normal, average girl. And that is why most of the times when I tell people that I play hockey as a girl, their first question is always, but isn't that a sport played by men? I mean, they are not wrong. According to Hillide, only 15% of the hockey players around the world are women. However, unlike them, I always played hockey as a girl with boys. Since growing up, to this day, I still play with them. And I consider this as a huge privilege and advantage because playing at a more competitive level allows me to improve my skills, my strength, my physicality, and my speed on the ice. Playing at a faster pace with higher intensity made significant changes in my overall gameplay, such as my quick decision making. However, after hitting the age of puberty, girls and boys are unable to play together anymore. And that is because boys tend to develop muscle mass and strength faster, while girls experience body changes later due to hormonal influences. That is why, at certain ages, boys tend to be faster and stronger on the ice, while girls experience body changes later due to hormonal influences. Despite all this, playing amongst boys, in my experience, was not only physically, but also mentally hard. Every day, I felt like I had to prove that I deserve to play with them, that I deserve to train with them. Every day I felt like I had to meet the expectations that were set for them. Knowing this, and also because I loved going to practices, I made it a priority to show up. Therefore, at the end of every week, I always waited excitingly for our coach to post the lineups, which would determine how many minutes I was given to play at the weekend's game. I was always satisfied with myself, knowing I did everything that I can to get as many opportunities as possible. However, after weeks passed, I started noticing that people who didn't even attend training got more playtime than me. You can imagine how distraught I was. But mostly I was confused. I felt like I wasn't perceived seriously. People who worked less than me got more than me. Did you know that as of 2023, Forbes magazine states that the highest paid male ice hockey player in NHL made $17.5 million, while CBC Sports says that the highest paid female ice hockey player only made $150,000 in the following season. This makes above $70 million of a difference. The pay gap between men and women limits the ability of many female athletes of dreaming of making a career out of their sport. The same happened with me. After I realized that people who worked less than me got more than me, I made the mistake of starting to blame myself. I made myself believe that the amount I worked was not enough, that I wasn't enough. This led to me losing the confidence with which I played prior. But most importantly, I lost love and passion for the sport that I played since I was a child. When something that has been a part of your life for so long and it doesn't bring you as much joy as it used to, you feel useless. you feel like you don't have a purpose anymore. But even all this, I couldn't bring myself to quit. I realized that even though I won't be the most appreciated and seen player amongst the boys, I still have the opportunity to play hockey as a girl. I still have the opportunity to listen to the sound of my skates as I skate from one end of the ice rink to the other. I consider myself privileged. I consider myself privileged because I'm able to play hockey as a girl with boys for better and faster improvement in a shorter period of time. I'm able to be and train on the ice every day from August to May. My hometown has a women's team where I could play even after I won't be physically able to play with boys anymore. And I had the amazing opportunity of participating in the Winter Youth Olympic Games in South Korea. I consider myself privileged. And that is why I feel the need to stand here right now and advocate and try to pave the way for other female athletes, not just in hockey, but in every other sport, because I know that they are not in as a good situation as I am. The talent of female athletes is often ignored. Their hard work and dedication is not given enough credit and attention. This is not just their loss, but it's our loss too. It's time to make a change, and it's time to shift the balance. And that starts with you and I, doing our individual part, whether it is supporting female athletes locally, advocating for equal treatment nationally, or fighting for equality in sports globally. Because the question isn't whether we are able to make a difference, it's how we'll do it. Watch women's sports, advocate for female athletes locally, nationally, and globally, because the barriers that hold women down from unleashing and unlocking their full potential should be broken down. Together, we can make every female athlete on every court, on every rink, and on every field feel appreciated, seen, and pushed to succeed. But that starts with you and I. Us. Thank you.